Hello everyone, this is Dimitar from the RedmineUP support. In today's video I'm going to show you the checklists plugin from RedmineUP filters. Okay, so firstly, to make our job and example easier, I'm going to save a query with a checklist added as a column. So we expand the options here and then find the checklist. Via this arrow we add it to the selected columns and just click on apply. Okay, so we have our checklists column here. We save the query and name it, for example, checklists column added. Okay, so it will make our example easier, because when we go somewhere else and then return back, everything is cleared when we click clear, and when we click on the already saved query we have checklist column added automatically. Okay, so we have issues here that have checklists. In this example it is one issue that have one checklist item that is disabled or unchecked, and here we have another issue with a checklist item that is enabled or checked, and some issues below we have one issue that have a lot of checklist items that are mixed, enabled and disabled items, or checked and unchecked items. So the first filter that I would like to show you is the checklist status filter. So it has two possible values, done or undone. So when we click on done and click on apply, then the issues that have checklists and their status is done are filtered. So in our case these are two issues, the one that is only one issue, only one checklist item here that is checked, and these that are mixed. So here we have checked items, that's why this issue is included. So if we change to undone and click on apply, we see that the other issue with the unchecked item is now available here, as well as the other issue with the mixed, because there are checklist items that are unchecked. Okay, just to say that of course you can save a query here again, and you will have, for example, checklist query that is with status open and checklist status undone. So we can save the query and access it anytime in the right sidebar here. Okay, so this is the checklist status filter. Now the second filter that I'm going to show you is the checklist item filter. So for this purpose I clear the board, go again here and select the checklists column, and now I add the filter of checklist item that is located here into the text and then checklist item. Okay, so here are a variety of values that you could select. So checklist item could contain any of, is, doesn't contain, is not, starts with, ends with, none, any. So I'm going to show you only one example of this, and the other values are pretty clear, I guess. For example, any means all issues that have checklist items. For example, in our case they are 3 issues, this with a lot of checklist items, and these 3 issues. Okay, so the none value is filtering the issues that do not have checklists. So checklist column is empty here because none filter is selected. Okay, and with so if you have some checklist item that have for example a sentence, for example this is my name is Dimitar and ends with Dimitar, then it will filter this checklist item. The same way it starts with is not is, so item that is not, and so on. So in our example we are going to filter with is. So checklist item is test 1. Okay, so we click on apply. What was the name? Sorry about that. Just go and check again. Oh, it was test item 1. Alright, so we filter again, select from the drop down menu here and click on the checklist item and test item 1 is, so test item 1. So now it filters this issue that has this item. Okay, and you can combine both filters as well. So if we add checklist status here and select value undone, we will going to have the same result. It is very useful feature, by the way. I mean combining both filters, because if you'd like to check if this item is, for example, by the employee here, if it has done his job and his task, and select, for example, this one and undone, and we see that it is not done, so this guy needs to do his task, which in our case is test item, but it could be some real task to do. And if we filter with test item 1 and done, we see that nothing is going to appear here. So we see that our worker is not doing his job and his task is not done. So we need to send him a notification reminder that his task is not done. And if we would like to be sure, we click on undone and then see that here this item is not undone. So this lady here, Elizabeth Stone, is not working good because she has not done her job yet. So this item is not, this task is not ready. Alright, so this was just example, and of course there could be a lot of other scenarios into your company and your team. So it is up to you how to use this functionality. It was just a simple example. Alright, so I would also like to show you the other value here. So for example, starts with test. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Some of our team, the developers is working on that, so that's why it was the error. So sorry about that. Okay, so this was the functionality of the checklists plugin of RedmineUP for both filters of status and checklist item. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you like it, you could check others videos and articles from RedmineUP. Thank you very much again for watching this video, and bye bye for now.